Chain Command Music.
We be on that highway, gotta move it. Told the plug I'm good for 40 bricks, I gotta prove it. Niggas take my kindness for a weakness, they abuse. Yeah, we are back with episode 89. Love is the TKO with my homeboy, Dr. Love, aka the Love Doctor. Fresh from the mean streets of Jersey City, aka Chilltown. Juicy JALEEN.
Yo.
What's going on, ma?
Nothing much.
Smiling, grinning. Got the little foundation on today.
No,
Why
I
you bring
have no
foundation?
makeup on, sir.
No.
No,
So
sorry,
that's
all
the
natural.
light? That's just
It's
the light
lighting.
natural?
It's-
A lot of
it's doing
vitamin
me
E. I
justice.
like it. But anyway, you are happy.
I'm
Is
very
there a new
happy.
love interest? You care to talk
my
about them? You
God.
better not lie. We don't lie here. You know, we get fined.
There's someone,
Okay.
yes.
Can we get some questions for the Love Doctor today?
Maybe.
All right, cool. Listen, my man,
Yeah.
how was your travels here?
It was a little tardy, which I
Okay.
apologize for, and I appreciate y'all leniency.
No problem.
Shout out to Rick, you know what I mean? Shout out to yourself and
Right, but
Juicy
listen,
JALEEN.
we are glad to have you. A lot of our fans been reaching out, wondering, Graham, y'all on there, y'all talk about music, rap, all the time, y'all joking around, but when y'all gonna, cater to the people that want to know about relationships and how to stay in a relationship with this crazy Instagram, Twitter, you know what I mean, Snapchat, and
Word.
OnlyFans. So I want you to kind of like help us navigate through that shit today. You heard?
You got the right person today, man.
Okay, so you had a good weekend. I
Yo,
think before
great weekend.
Okay, it was it wasn't stupendous.
It was extra stupendous.
Okay,
man.
I like that. All right, so did you see your kids this weekend, bro?
Absolutely.
Okay, how the kids doing?
Kids are stupendous as well.
And blessed and highly favored?
Blessed and super highly favored.
Okay, wow. But like I said, I spent time with my kids. We hit the mall. Like I told y'all, like Juicy, you probably seen it. I made ziti. Ziti from scratch.
Can you make me some?
Well, if I watch YouTube, I can make it again. But it was good. My kids never eat my cooking. See, my kids, I share visitation with their mom. When they
Right.
come to my crib, all we do is order out.
Right.
But I was broke that day, so I said, you know what? I got grocery money. I'm going to get some shit so we can eat for a couple days.
That's
you know
peace.
What I mean?
That's
YouTube
peace.
University, fresh ziti, hooked it up. They tasted it. They said, Dad, it's just missing sugar. I had the sugar in the cabinet. We back. I seen them late night. They in the kitchen. I'm hearing like, who in the kitchen?
Seconds?
Seconds. I said, nigga, I'm
Boom,
that
you
nigga.
scored.
I'm that nigga. If you ate seconds of some shit,
You scored.
I scored.
That's a W.
So I could hook it up for you, but I gotta take my time.
I don't want sugar, though.
I forgot y'all Latinas like it
Yeah,
spicy. They like it a little spicy. I dated a Latina. They hate it when I put sugar in my shit. They knew I was black. They was like, nigga putting sugar in spaghetti.
I remember one time this guy cooked for me. He
Right.
made spaghetti.
Right.
And I ate it, and it had sugar in it. And I was like,
My baby mom Puerto
I don't
Rican too.
want it.
Every
Yeah.
time I put spaghetti, sugar in the spaghetti, she be like this. It's so fucking nasty.
it's
I
disgusting.
just was too bougie, but I love you. I love you to death. Don't take me to child support.
Word.
Anyway, like I said, this is episode 89. Love is a TKO. This is probably going to be one of our dopest shows because
Facts.
this is not about music today. This is about helping our brothers and sisters out there be in strong, healthy, loving, committed relationships.
Ooh, it's hard out here.
Even in the mean streets of Instagram.
Facts.
So, we both know you grew up in Jersey City. Tell us about
Born
how
and
it was
raised.
growing up in Jersey City.
Man, listen, born and raised, man. It ain't no different than any other hood, man.
Right.
Definitely from the trenches,
Okay.
and I seen everything you seen here.
Facts.
I'm just 10 exits down on the turnpike. Probably more than 10, man.
Right.
But,
So let me ask you this: your siblings. Tell us about your family structure. Mom and dad in the crib.
I was raised by my father. As you could tell from my content, I was raised by a man.
Okay. Okay.
And I didn't grow up with my biological mother, but
Right.
I was raised by a man and my stepmother, who I consider my mother to this day.
Okay.
So yeah, so I did definitely see the dynamic of man and woman in the house. So I know the
Okay,
importance
so
of it.
you coming with smoke, so we don't even need to.
All
we
smoke,
we
man.
gonna cut right
Yo,
through all the bullshit.
everybody watching right now, do everything I tell you to do. Your life gonna be grand.
All right, so okay.
I
That's
love
facts.
it.
All right,
Energy.
so we should just. All right, so I'm gonna go right in. This is a question I was gonna save for later on
Mm-hmm.
in the show, but I think it's very important. With artists such as like Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, who
City
else?
Girls.
City Girls, definitely the City Girls. Do you feel like our women today are being poisoned by this music where
their message is get your bag, fuck on his friend. You don't need no nigga. If he ain't 6 figures, then why bother? Or he ain't driving this. You know, you don't need to deal with this type of nigga. Do you think that that's shaping our young women's mind? And that's the reason why relationships are not as solid as it was when our grandmothers was with our grandfathers. What you think?
Most definitely, you know, it's definitely, but I just encourage the youth to listen to art and treat it as such, you know, so it's only a problem because I love all those artists you just named.
Right.
The only time that I would have a problem with is if people try to actually act that stuff out.
Right.
Okay, so listen to it, enjoy it as entertainment like you'll watch your average movie. Okay, but it's no difference than what we was getting before those ladies were doing that, and we had men poisoning the community with sounds, you know.
Yeah, a lot of rappers use the bitches and hoes.
Most
like that,
definitely. So like it's just the same thing. It wasn't good back then when men were doing it and dominating it. It's not good for women to do it, but it can be used positively if it's just used for what it should be for, which is just entertainment.
Right.
And that's it. But when you try to act these things out, it definitely could be detrimental to the community.
So Juicy, what's your take on that? Do you feel like these artists that I named, you know, because you played Lola on your story. I heard Lola on your story. She was talking
Don't
real
play
spicy.
with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah, it was kind of aggressive, and I said that's not Juicy. Juicy's like sensual, and I expected like some Jennifer Lopez or something. I never thought Lola's message would resonate with you. So, are you being affected by the music?
Absolutely
that you
not.
hear?
It's not my real life.
Okay, but you just joking on
Yes.
Instagram. So, what's your take on this though? Do you think that like you have a 14-year-old 15-year-old daughter where, you know, inherited daughter. And if she's listening to Glorilla said, soon niggas waste my time, I just pop out and go find some more. Do you feel like that?
Do I feel like that?
Yeah, do you
Absolutely
feel like
not.
your daughter should think like that?
No, I should, but it's also you got to teach her the right
Okay.
way, so she knows
Okay.
music is music, but she don't listen to none of that anyways.
All right. Okay, ask your question. Ask your question.
Ask my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you know when you're dating a narcissist?
We hope you can answer this one right here. Because there's a lot of narcissistic people out in the world. Have you ever ran across anybody like that?
Most
Do you need
people.
a definition?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I get called one a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I get called one a lot, but sometimes people use that terminology just to discredit the people that's actually speaking to them.
Okay.
So, you know, sometimes people who are narcissistic or are narcissists call other people narcissists just so they don't have to hold themselves accountable. That's actually a narcissistic trait, calling someone else narcissistic.
Yes, it is. Woo.
That's good. I actually like that answer. But but if we starting to break down, I think we need to break down because, like you said, everybody can call somebody narcissistic or a narcissist, but we have to break down why they are a narcissist.
Right.
One reason I feel like people are narcissists, they don't take accountability.
Right.
If you don't take accountability in a relationship for things that you do, you are a narcissist.
Exactly.
And and this is what it is. You point out somebody else's faults, but you don't never acknowledge and say to them, "Hey, I'm sorry for doing this," which made you act like that. You know what I mean? They only see what you've done in a relationship, and they don't never come to terms with that. It takes two for a relationship to work and to fail.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. You know, so like the key red flags to recognizing a narcissist is somebody that they have a hard time saying I'm sorry.
That's right.
Like a narcissist, even though a lot of narcissists are good actors and actresses, one thing that the role that they can't play and they won't do as well at is pretending to be somebody that is remorseful.
That's true.
So when somebody is never remorseful for something that they're doing, they never say I'm sorry or never point out the flaws in themselves and only in others.
Right.
Red flag narcissism.
Should a person, how soon do you find out you're dealing with a narcissist, right? And how soon should you exit that relationship?
What people should do, the sad part about it is by the time you recognize that somebody is actually a narcissist, you probably like them already.
Yep.
Damn. Yo,
And so
good,
you
bro.
ignore those things.
Listen,
Yeah, you
are
probably
good.
like them already. So that's gonna make everything harder.
Yeah, it's 10
all
times harder.
You know, and narcissists are probably the most charming people.
Yo.
the most charming people, so they can actually draw you into a level in which it'll be hard to exit at some point. So, like, but when you do find out somebody is like that, the best thing is to exit, because there is no cure for narcissism.
Right.
There's no cure. You find out somebody is a true born to heart narcissist, they will never be healed.
And I was studying something on YouTube, and they said that narcissists, because they have like an appetite to feed off of people, that their sexual partners can double in like weeks. Like, just because they just like the fact that they get something from somebody. Yeah. Because they can. Not because, you know, they don't feel love, just because they have the power to. You know, they can go from 5 sexual partners to 10 in 1 week.
Yeah. Another way to find out a narcissist is, I'm about to elaborate on that. The way to find a narcissist is in good lovers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because most narcissists are good lovers.
Right.
So they, like you said, they might just do that just to feed their own ego and appetite, you know?
Because they know what happens is they know that wherever they go, they leave that trail of brokenhearted people that will do anything for them. Right. So Juicy, we're gonna bring it to you. Have you ever dated a narcissist?
Yes.
And what was your signs where you knew, like, all right, this person, I got to get away from this person?
He never took accountability. Like, whenever he did something wrong and I brought it to his attention, or something he wasn't doing in our relationship, he's just like, but you don't do this, but you don't do that. Like, he always pointed fingers at me, like, this is why I don't do it, because you don't do that.
Right. And it just went nowhere.
And it just kept going.
How'd you get out?
I just got tired.
I mean, but did he try to spin the block, try to come get you back?
Always. He still do to this day.
Damn.
All right, I just would like to interject.
All right, good.
All right, you know how they got that terminology in the hood, like real recognize real.
Right.
Why it ain't narcissists recognize narcissists?
I think it's something we don't talk about.
Like,
I think that we just
some people that recognize narcissism right away might be somebody that has the traits.
Narcissistic traits, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just my opinion. You know?
Yeah.
I agree.
None of this is facts.
Well, to me, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I even knew the word existed, right, is because I watch a lot of relationship stuff on YouTube.
Right.
Like, you know, they got a lot of therapists on there. So sometimes when you in a relationship and it goes sour, you know, true healing is finding out where it went wrong.
Right.
What part you played, what part they played. Sometimes you just dealing with fucked up people.
Right.
And then you ask yourself, like, damn, I did this, and that for Shorty, and she just don't get it.
Right.
So then when you stumble across something on YouTube that say, dealing with a narcissist, and then it all fucking comes.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of how I stumbled on this thing. But before, I just thought I was dealing with a regular spoiled brat ass bitch. You know, part of my language.
Wow.
Yeah, nah, it is what it is, man.
Part of my language, you better not lie. I'm
Rough,
talking
raw,
about
and
how
rugged.
I'm feeling when I'm in the house and I can't get over why you done broke my heart. I'm
Right.
a nice nigga.
Right.
You feel me? I'm
Right.
good to you. I done flew you out the country,
Yeah.
stamped your passport, got you the cool grades when you wanted them.
Oh, Lord.
Not the cool
When
grades.
they first
my
Yo,
dropped.
nigga get you the cool grades, man. You better love that,
You
man.
dig me? Dinners, I don't even eat seafood. Got your scrimps and
Yeah,
all that. You
scrimps.
feel me? Now you want to break up with me,
Yeah,
bitch?
yeah. I don't know, man. Like, yo, I don't know. I haven't really witnessed much heartbreak, though.
Right,
you know,
right.
like, so.
Hold up. That's the question.
Yeah.
Don't skip.
All right, I ain't gonna skip.
That's in my.
You
just
the host,
triggered
brother.
me. Hold that. Don't
You the
skip.
host.
Don't skip. Yeah, take my coat off. Sorry about that. But listen, don't skip, because I do want to ask about that. All right, so my point being made is we're going to get off the narcissistic topic, but I just want people out there to understand that sometimes when you're dealing with people, it's something deeper than why the relationship just won't work. It's something about that person that is mental.
Right.
We don't ask those questions on dates. For men, if you look good, your body right, you got the right shit on, you know what I mean? Like, you already checked our boxes.
That's it.
We have sex, the sex good. People don't even ask, like, yo, did you have any trauma when you were younger?
Nah.
They don't talk about that. But then within 90 days, that person comes to fruition.
Yeah.
You get to see what they're going through.
This
you know what I mean?
2023. We finding out in 22 days.
Right. Yeah.
That's
You know
true
what I mean?
statement.
You done had sex by then.
Right.
Who waiting that long?
Right. All right, so
Go
another
ahead.
question I wanted to ask is,
Go ahead, brother.
why do women choose the drug dealer thug over the 9-to-5 guy? That was one of the questions people inboxed me for you to answer.
Oh yeah. All right. Usually when ladies pick somebody in that dynamic and that trade and field is mostly younger ladies.
Okay.
Younger ladies because they haven't gone through the process of understanding how funds and a living is made and able to respect money.
Right.
So everything is microwave and needs to happen really fast. So
Right.
they need somebody that can accumulate these funds really quickly. And also, when you're younger, you're looking for things that happen faster without having to do work.
Right.
Okay, so
I like that
if
answer.
you want somebody that's going to get to this paper really quickly and you ain't trying to go through no whole business plan that's going to last 10 years, you need a drug dealer or a scammer. Okay,
Right,
that's the
right.
only way you're going to get that. So
Right.
like that's really normally in younger age. I hope ladies
Absolutely.
today and 30 and above is not looking for that because you need to grow the hell up.
Right.
Absolutely.
What's your take on that, Juicy?
I agree with him because
Okay.
my first boyfriend was a drug dealer.
Okay.
So
Accountability.
She took it.
yeah, he was a drug
That's
dealer,
great.
and
Okay.
it was like I got everything I wanted when I wanted it. I had
Right.
to wait for it, and that was my type. And then as I
Right.
got older, I wanted more out of
Right.
a relationship.
Okay. So the 9-to-5 guy, you said, and I guess to young girls, he wouldn't be attractive in that sense because his money is allocated. Every
Absolutely.
2 weeks, he got to wait till he get paid.
Exactly. They ain't trying to wait for that.
They ain't waiting for that.
They ain't trying to wait for
and
that.
you got to ration it out. You got bills. You got shit to do. You talking
One,
about,
it's not even
you talking
as
about
much.
$100 to get my nails done. Nigga, what about my feet?
I worked 2.5 days to get that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
like how I'm gonna give it to you just go get one thing done.
Right.
And they not really trying to deal with that. And everybody else that's like you said is more appealing.
Right. That's
It's
true.
more appealing, but that should be in young age.
Yes.
Nobody
Yeah. Yep.
that should be in the age up in
I would say
30s should be
35
doing.
and up. 'Cause
Yeah, man, it should you supposed to be
30s.
tightened up before that.
Your 20s, you living your best life. 30, I mean, early 30s, you
But
might
then-
still be able to get away with it, but
Nah, but guess what? Like
Still not
there's
being mature.
consequences to everything.
absolutely.
So yeah, we say like, okay, in your 20s, it's okay to deal with that. But guess what? It's consequences to that because
Right.
the decisions you make in your 20s is going to reflect in your 30s. So if you choose that fast life in your 20s, chances are you're going to make a baby in that time.
yeah,
And guess what? When you're 30, your kid just going to be 10. But that decision that you made is going to reflect what type of man you're going to be able to pull. Even when you get your head together and you don't want that, when you go meet that new man, you bringing a baby to him.
Right.
So you need to think about that. Ladies, young ladies need to think about that in their early ages, in their early stages, because it's going to affect you in the future.
Absolutely.
Being that this is our show about love today, this is the segment of the show called Question of the Day, where I propose a question from our audience. And today's question for you today was, if you met someone, if a man or a woman met someone that they fell in love with, but that man or woman dated the same sex prior to them dating,
Whoa.
could you date them?
Damn, I had to scratch my fade for that.
Think
Bring that
about
back
that.
one more
For
time.
for you being listen, they date. Basically, if you met a woman and she told you when she met you, hey, before I got with you, I was a lesbian.
Okay.
She wasn't a lesbian, she was bisexual.
Well, I'm saying lesbian because she dated the same sex. She wanted. She
Bisexual.
might
They
She
don't
likes
really
both,
be.
people
though.
hang their
You gonna say
jersey up.
bisexual
She
because
like-
ain't no real lady that's a real lesbian. You could tell when a lady's a real lesbian.
Right, exactly.
But my
All right,
question,
she
okay,
look like me.
right? But look, let's get to the question though.
Good.
If she told you, hey, I used to be a lesbian, but
Mm-hmm.
now I'm on the fence with that, but I like you. I want to try a
Mm-hmm.
committed relationship with you. Can you go into that relationship with trust, honesty, and everything?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, this is women are naturally. I might get canceled for this.
Let's
I'm
get
about,
it.
I'm about to get canceled on the "You better not lie" show.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? First of all, a man is much different than a woman.
Okay.
Much different than a woman, and God made us to be attracted to the opposite sex.
Right.
Okay, So I respect the LGBTQ community, and I know I have good friends that are lesbians, full lesbians that don't even like dudes.
Right.
And so if a lady decided after having a lesbian experience to get into a relationship with a heterosexual man, she just went back to the natural order of things.
And it's cool.
Could I do that? 1,000%. And even if she decided to backslide, I think I'll be forgiven.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Let's be real.
Like,
man.
Just say if she was your wife and she
She backslided, just bring it home, boo.
Bring it home.
Like,
Okay, all right, that's cool.
it. You know what I mean?
You strike me as you gonna do a little choking. You are from Jersey City, where y'all whip ass. Remember, I just spent a lot of summers down Duncan Projects. I seen a lot of motherfuckers.
I was
just
born and
slap
raised
the
in
elevator,
Duncan
you
Projects.
heard?
When I came home for the doctor, I went to Duncan Projects, so I already know what's up with that.
I seen a lot of shit go down in the
Yeah,
elevator.
you know what I mean? I ain't no rough guy. You know what I mean? I'm a
You a lover?
Yeah, I'm a lover,
Okay,
man.
cool.
I'm a lover.
Juicy JALEEN. You met a man. He told you, hey, listen, girl, I really dig you. You're so beautiful.
Let's go.
But I got a secret to tell you. When I was in jail.
Ooh,
Oh,
yo.
man, listen, hold on. I did 12 years, but I'm rehabilitated.
No.
But I knew Ricky Minaj when I was in jail.
No, he ain't do this shit.
Juicy, but listen,
play
you
so
are hold up. But you already love him. Bro.
Already love him.
She already love him. You love him already.
Why are you putting me in a predicament? No. The answer would be no.
Okay, so-
if I found out
Yo,
that he
the double
slept
standard.
with a man,
That's why I set it up.
my
like that. See
answer
that?
is no.
I set it up like
It
that.
took you to do this. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm all
Set it
ears.
up.
I'm all
Why
ears.
is
man.
it that my man is gonna take this woman who had an experience?
That's where
Stay-
the double standard
stay with me.
with men and women.
Well, you see me preaching, right?
Well,
This young lady had an experience with the same sex, and she found herself. But
It's
Ricky
different.
Minaj,
Okay, it's different for.
cannot
Hold on, wait a minute.
find
so
himself?
You hold on. So you let. I don't want to sound.
yo,
It's-
get to the
I gotta-
answer.
listen,
Get to your
I don't
answer.
wanna- I know, but
baby.
I don't want to get canceled either.
Yo, ladies
listen.
don't get canceled as much.
So-
But go ahead.
your voice is so powerful here for the women.
So I just think somebody who like getting their booty hole played with is not for me. I'm okay. I can stay away from stuff like that.
But what if he was
I'm not
everything? He had the job.
That's cool,
He's
and I can find
rehabilitated.
someone
You
else
really
who
like
got a
him?
job and I really
So
like.
that's a
and
deal breaker
it's
for
a
you.
deal breaker. No, if you slept with a man, I'm cool
Double
off you. Cause
standard.
and
Okay.
then if you cheat on me with a man, no.
Once again, it's a double standard.
No,
The love
he
doctor
he would
said he's
take
taking
that
her
but
back.
I think I would die literally
Right.
because
Okay.
what did he give you that
Can
I
we,
can't
all right, but
give
can
you?
we elaborate?
You know what he gave.
Listen, hold on.
Exactly, so no.
Can we elaborate though? Let's elaborate.
What you mean?
What makes it taboo for you when you just can't get it over? Is it because you see a man as so alpha that he should
Exactly,
never cross
and then
that?
it's like you no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So it's a no for
It's
you.
a no, big no,
no for
hard
us.
no.
So I'm gonna twist that real quick.
Oh,
Let's get it.
So now, so now you understand the difference between when a man has conquered a woman, and you recognize that as something that is irreversible. Okay, so now you just talked about a man conquering a man. It's something that you can never get over. Now you need to understand why when a lady cheats on a man, we can't take them back. Even if you cheated
shouldn't
with a
take
man,
them
you know
back.
why?
Then y'all
Let me finish.
expect-
Let me finish.
okay,
Let me
all
finish.
right.
Let me explain to you that same dynamic under the rules you just said. Because a man conquers that woman, a man who got cheated on, he can't take her back because she was conquered.
Right.
She was conquered. All right. She was penetrated. Okay. So that's why you feel the same way when if a gay man cheated, because you
looked at it
feel
like
like that's something has been done that could never be reversed.
Right.
So that's the reason why a lady can take back a man who cheated, but a man can never take back a lady who cheated because a man has conquered her. Once a
Right.
man conquers you,
Yeah.
you're done. You're done.
I
You said that already. You admitted it already.
No, I'm not saying
A
you know
man
you
conquered
right.
your
Yeah, I
man,
understand.
and you
Yeah.
could never
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
because we is a different dynamic.
Right.
We are equal, but we are
potted
different.
tonight.
Right.
We are different.
Right.
Okay? I'm glad you said that. That just set up something I've been trying to show people
Right.
for a long time.
And look, the way I said, while you was talking on that question,
Go
I
ahead.
was like this: get ready, it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
And she
I should have said herself through the alley-oop.
I didn't. Yeah, but it's the truth though. That's
But I mean,
like that's,
but did you know that there's 63% of men are on the down low? Did you know that?
absolutely. You forget I worked in a prison?
Damn.
You know that?
That shit that high?
My nigga,
It's-
like, you gotta understand.
it's
All these
so
niggas
many-
coming home from doing 20, 15
It's so many
years.
men, you'd be
It's-
surprised.
Yes, it's a lot of men.
Damn, bro. I know it's a lot,
listen,
but I ain't.
the percentage
that's high.
is so
that's
high.
more than half. I don't know about
it's
that.
a lot of women out there right now who know their men
No.
slept with other men.
Listen,
and they
No.
still
not too
are
long
having
ago-
babies by these guys.
not too
and
long ago-
This is nothing to degrade whatever you do in your bedroom. God bless you.
Yeah,
even with the lights on. But at the same time, if you a woman and you know your man has stepped out there with another man, and you still want to be in a committed and loving relationship, not to mention the level of the risk that the ladies are taking. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like that's another deep show though. We ain't gonna go
Whoa.
too deep.
Yeah, it's getting
This
heavy.
could go real
I'm
quick.
about to get canceled. I just brought the Love Doctor back.
It's all
man.
good.
I'm
But
about to
listen,
get canceled,
we
man.
trying to go viral. But anyway, at the end of what I'm trying to tell you is that it's deep.
Yeah.
And you get to see that these are the conversations that the ladies don't want to talk about.
Right.
They don't want to talk about potentially they man being down low. They can't envision it. But for us, you know what the sad part about it? We find out our lady a lesbian or she like girls. We like this. How can we get involved?
But I don't
Facts.
think
How can
there's
we
a
get
lot of
involved?
women.
How
take
can you
you
bring
back.
Tina to the crib?
Exactly.
How can Tina come through?
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'm not
Dragging
tripping.
it.
You think I'm mad about Tina? No.
Yeah, nah, man.
That's my homegirl.
Yes.
That's your homegirl now.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
Tina
a
could come
fact.
by.
Just
Tina's
the
the only one can stay the night when I'm out of town.
Exactly.
I don't care if y'all in there scissoring.
Exactly, man. We are not threatened. A
Scissor.
real true alpha man is not threatened.
I'm not threatened at all because guess what
That's
I'm gonna
right.
say? You know I let Tina stay last week. Why can't she come when I'm home?
Exactly.
dragging it.
Exactly.
But guess what? Tyrone ain't gonna ask you for Steve to come over.
Yeah.
Him, you, and Steve to hang
Because
out.
she already knows she ain't gonna have no respect for him at
No,
all.
That's what I'm saying. That's and look, I don't. I like that it's a double standard for you because you want a man,
Right.
and I respect that.
Right.
But at the same time, that's not what that's not
Society
what
is portraying,
society.
right.
What's going on in society?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I hear stories so many times. I see some of the baddest females dating niggas coming home from jail, right? Their reputation in the streets like, yo, that nigga was up jail. He was the nigga sticking it in niggas.
Taking niggas cornbread.
You feel me?
I just watched
And a
Life
woman
last
will be
night.
like this. I'll be like this. That's your nigga?
Yeah.
You ain't... Oh, whatever. I don't get them vibes from him. You ain't hear the rumor?
Word.
The rumor don't mean nothing because you know what you got? Her boxes is checked.
Mm-hmm.
He got the Benz. He got the money. And he make your life a little easier.
He tough,
So
he
that
can
means
protect
all the
you.
whack shit you did in the streets get erased?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I want to make sure that everybody know, man. I am a
Right.
supporter of the LGBTQ
Right, absolutely.
community. You know, like yo, like
We ain't said nothing wrong today. We
Absolutely
speaking
not.
to the streets. This is you better not lie. We don't come here to lie.
Yeah, nah,
we
you
doing
better
a
not
disservice
lie.
to the people.
you better not lie.
Why we gonna lie on this? You better not lie. You think we
Exactly.
gonna? How can this show called "You Better Not Lie"? We
And then
up
come here and tell
lying.
us some lies, man.
You
Nah.
know what I mean? We gotta
Right.
speak our truth.
Facts.
We never said anything that we're hating on.
No.
That community.
No, we just-
we love that. I got uncles. I got cousins.
Healthy-
girls.
healthy
And I
conversation.
love them all. They funny as hell
Right.
at the cookout.
Healthy conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's all it is, man. I love it. I love
Okay,
it. Let's
listen.
go. What's
with
up? Mm-hmm.
all the good, we got the bad. There's some brothers out there and some sisters out there that have broke up with their loved ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they trying to see how they get them. No, they want to know the 5 ways to get your loved one back when you went through a terrible breakup. Do you have 5? Give me 5 things you can do to get your loved one back from the Love Doctor.
Wow, 5. That's a lot, man.
nah.
Because you don't really like to get somebody back,
Right.
man. It's not that many ways to do so, man.
No, but
All
there's
you gotta
things
do,
that it's self-reflection. It's things that
Yeah.
you need to do for you.
you just name one.
Okay,
Yeah,
self-reflection.
yeah. You answering
So
your
number
own
one.
question.
Okay, number 1. Go ahead.
Self-reflection is definitely one of the things, like Because sometimes, like, the hard thing to do when you're dealing with, it's different when you're dealing with lady versus man and man versus
So let's speak
woman.
to the brothers. How can a brother get his woman back that walked out on him?
Okay, the first thing I would like to tell the fellas, like, if you have somebody that may have left you and you would like them to come back in your life, the first number one thing is I think about prevention, okay? First of all, let's figure out ways to not put yourself in that position. Okay, because the reason why I say that is because ladies normally, when they check out, Look at that.
Yeah.
Look.
She finishing sentence. Check the fuck out.
She's like, damn. Like, she is, I just met her just now, and she's finishing my sentence because she know what I'm saying is accurate.
Yeah. It's
like, it's harder with ladies when you try to, a man, he's trying to get a lady back.
Right.
You got to catch up. It's more about preventative care.
Right.
Okay? You need to know the things that will make this lady check out before she check out. And you need to recognize the signs.
Okay.
Because when they check out,
right,
it's almost impossible to get them back.
Okay.
It's almost impossible to get them back. There's signs where somebody is checking out. You need to recognize those things. Maybe I should speak on the signs of checking out because not getting them back after they checked out because it's almost impossible to make a lady check back in that checked out.
So you don't believe in the bullshit that they tell you, the therapists tell you, the 30-day no contact.
30, you leave a lady alone 30 days.
Yeah,
there's so many men out here trying to get
30 days before the therapist.
She'll be pregnant by the time she you call her, hey, how you doing? Nigga, I ain't heard from you in a month. You know Tyrone knocked me up
by
last
the
week.
time that happened. Nigga, like, no, not at all.
The white people say 30 days. I tried it, man. I called back one day. That shit was like, dude, what the fuck?
How you gonna give a lady 30 days when they check out 90 days before they tell you?
But I'm gonna tell you what they say. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
That's
a true
for the
statement.
other way around.
Think about a woman.
Other way around. If a lady decide to give you some space, we missed them.
Nah, listen.
We missed them.
We can't continue to drive this double standard.
Yo, I'm just telling you what it is.
We are driving. See, and I love my women. But now we're taking the women and putting them all the way up here. Basically,
we ain't doing that because I don't do that. I'm pro-man.
I hear you. But what I'm saying is this, right? You're saying basically a woman can give us 30 days, but we can't get them 30 days. There is some true alpha men out there that say, I ain't calling that bitch for 30 days. And guess what? After 30 days, she gonna act right when he make that phone call.
What?
Okay. All right. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Let me elaborate on that. No, you know what? No, I'm definitely with giving the ladies that space. You know what I mean? But guess what? Fellas, if you wanna give a lady that space to push the envelope, be prepared to let her go for life when you do that.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, don't be doing it saying I'm about to give her some space to see if she gonna get right back on my nuts.
I like
if a man is gonna give that lady that space and do that, be prepared to cut her off 1,000%.
Okay, so stop at that point right there. Do you think love is a game?
I think life is a game, man.
Love is a game. If you think about it, it's all about who can get one up on each other, who's more into the relationship than anybody else. You know, we get the game from our pops. Oh, listen, this is what you do. This gonna drive her crazy. So it's a game. It's nobody out here really being genuine no more.
The person who controls the relationship is the person who cares the least. And that's facts.
That is a fact.
Yo, that's Jewel. This better go viral right here. The person who controls the relationship is the one who cares the least.
Right.
Okay, and that's facts, man.
And being in charge of your emotions. See, one thing, once again, my YouTube tutorials, they said a woman respects.
You love some fucking YouTube.
Yo, hey, man, it's the world. It's the world. It's the news.
Listen, they said a woman will chase after a man. I want y'all to take this to heart. A woman will chase a man whose feelings are unclear before she chases a man who professes his love to her.
Facts.
The man that says, when she call him, what are we? I'm saying, I told you I'm trying to figure this thing out.
She on him.
She on his biscuit. The nigga that's doing this,
I love you. I
The
want to be
moon
with
rises on you when you wake up in the morning. She's like this.
So you
you. You a
just feel.
chump to her, man.
Yeah.
So you
this
just feel like the
corny-ass
average woman is going to chase a man because
No, all women love what your brains are wired to go after what you have to chase.
But you also can't just say that about every woman. For instance, I grew up with brothers.
Okay.
My mindset is like a man sort of kind of. So I've never begged a man to come back or
No,
to-
it's
I
not
don't
that.
care
It's
if
not
you
that.
grew
him
around. I
or
don't care if you grew up
chase
around
him or-
444
I've
men
been taught
in your
the
house.
game.
But
You
but
will
you're not
never
wired
think like a man.
You can think
You will
like a man,
never
but you're-
be wired like a
Steve
man.
So
Harvey
why
put
would I
that-
let a man get one up on me like?
Because
to
it's your
treat me the
genetics
way
to
he
do so.
Genetics.
Treat me.
Your
I've
emotions
never-
are always gonna kick in, baby.
Always.
This is who you are.
I've never ever had.
You
that
just
problem.
tougher than the average, but you're
I've
still
never-
a woman.
That's right. See, she does this.
No, I'm just
She want to make
saying,
herself
like,
the
I've
exception
never-
to the
no,
rule.
she always try- she
I'm
do
just
that all the
saying,
time.
I've
We call that
I've
moving
never-
the goalpost.
It's not
Yeah,
every
yeah.
woman. It's most women, but it's
It's
that
not most
handful
women.
of women. Who
Most women are the
understand their
softest
worth.
things on the
Yeah.
earth.
You guys are
Naturally.
nurturers by law, by divine. You are nurturers. You can try to mask it. That's what, no disrespect. You see the butch girls. They do
Yeah.
the cornrows in, the hoods
Uh-huh.
on, walking around. You feel me though?
Yeah.
She still got a tota.
Facts.
She
I'm
still got a
screaming,
tota.
everybody.
I had a lady like that
You feel
coming
me?
by a sweater from me last
gangsta,
week,
all that
and she told me that I need to make it bigger because I got these things in front of me. Yeah, because you a lady.
And guess what? Milk come out of them.
Ah,
Facts.
y'all
Facts.
irk real bad.
Yeah.
So that's what
facts.
I'm trying to say. See, I came to pod and keep it real.
Let's
go.
go.
I'm not afraid.
Better
of
not lie.
nothing.
I
You
just
better
don't think
not
that-
lie
You know
in
what I'm
here because
saying?
they
Like-
gonna know you lying.
Exactly. I came to keep it tall. I'm not coming up here with the bullshit.
Fact.
So this is what I'm saying though. So we talked about love is a game. My grandmother was married to my grandfather for 40-something years. Right?
That's
You know, my
peace.
grandfather dropped some game on me. He said, Kevin, if you want to play in the streets, you got to take care of home. Now, guess what he meant by that? My grandfather, he had 3 jobs. When he died, he was 90.
Wow.
Every check that he got, he gave it to my grandma.
Oh.
So
man.
guess what? But he was an old school player. He down to church being a security guard, right?
Yeah.
All the little old ladies sitting in his car. He up there
course.
flirting, doing his shit.
Yeah.
Grandma caught him and everything.
Yeah.
Did she leave?
Absolutely
No.
not.
You know why she ain't leave? Because all them damn checks
Exactly.
was coming to grandma.
Exactly. So
And guess what he told me? It came back to me. Because my young boys would call me like, your grandma down here arguing with your grandfather. They old as hell. They funny as hell in the church. And I'm like this. Oh, they so embarrassing down there.
yeah.
Grandma coming out. I said, Grandma, what you doing down in the church arguing? She's like, your fucking grandma down there. Hold on, woman. Guess what she did? That nigga walked to the house,
Yeah.
sat his hat down. She had his plate ready.
Right.
Because you know what? Nigga took care of home.
Facts.
Can a nigga cheat if he
No.
ain't paying no bills?
Oh, let me elaborate
A
on.
nigga can't cheat on me in general.
If he
Yeah.
paying all the bills.
No.
Yeah.
He still can't cheat.
No.
You gonna leave?
Let me-
Yes.
What about if your lifestyle is not the same? after
What you
leave?
mean?
What if you leave and your lifestyle just ain't the
If
same?
I can't uphold the lifestyle I'm living without a man, I shouldn't be living it.
That's cute.
Yo, let me explain. Let me explain.
No.
Let me explain like
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on with that,
No, no,
man.
no,
Should
Like,
add to
yeah.
my life?
We're gonna interject to the audience.
Yeah.
If a man,
No.
this is a young lady in the audience. Y'all can't see her, but y'all gonna hear because I'm gonna make sure she project. If a man is taking care of you financially, he respects you.
Shit, spot on.
He respects you. He respects you. He happens to fall short through the flesh being weak. He down there flirting with the ladies at the church. Primitive Baptist in Jersey City on Communal Park. Wherever, you called him. And you know he taking good care of the house as you leaving right away. No, you're not. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of women that feel like that because at the end of the day, you can walk out, but you might get a new Tyrone. But now he asking you for money.
Yeah, they trading that for that. We call that bad investments, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, not condoning cheating though.
Yeah, we're not condoning cheating. I'm just saying. They
Yeah.
was just flirting.
Yeah.
He 90 years old. His dick ain't working like that. He just sitting in the car.
Nigga just trying to make
That's
himself
my
feel
grandfather-
like a man.
That's what my
Like-
grandfather called it. Smiling and grinning.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just down there smiling and grinning.
Yeah.
That's all he doing.
Nigga ain't even laying down no premium pipe. Like, come on, let this nigga do what the hell he
Right.
doing. Not condoning cheating, but like, yo, you know what the difference is
Right.
today? The ladies of today saw women back in the day put up with stuff like that, and they just looked at that and said, and vowed not to ever deal with anything like that. The ladies that's out here operating the way they operating, they never even witnessed this stuff.
Right.
They just saw movies.
Right.
And they vowed to never put themselves in a position to need a man's check for anything, so they don't have to deal with that cheating and things of that nature.
Okay.
But what they don't realize is, about to give y'all some real life game, y'all doing that, but y'all still living that life.
Yeah.
It's just being kept from you. It's just being kept from you. You're living that life, but it's just being kept from you, okay? So when you say, I'm about to work hard, I'm about to get my degrees, get my cake up so I could work hard and make money so I don't need this man, so I don't have to live with him if he cheating on me.
Right.
But guess what? That takes a lot of time outside of you nurturing a relationship.
And everybody needs love, man.
Exactly.
They do. Do you
So-
need love, Juicy? It feels good when you get new love.
It's nice.
It's nice, right?
It's nice.
You're being real reserved today. I need you to just relax and just let it flow. Let the love just come through you. Like Reverend Lovejoy, just let it come. I'm embracing the love. I want new love. If you're out there, ladies, and your credit score is 800.
800. Yo, so now you sound like what ladies are requiring today. They need,
guess what?
They need dudes
I'm
with 800
I'm
credit
trauma
score.
bonding. I've been a nice guy. I want to meet somebody to take care of me for once.
Yo,
What's wrong with
see,
that?
and they shunning men that actually have standards for
Yeah,
ladies
I
like
have
that
standards.
because they think that you supposed to just like a lady because she's pretty.
No, we're gonna stop with this whole. In 2023, I'm pushing. Pussy is not a payment.
Absolutely not. The
I
shit-
can't go to the landlord and say,
In 2022,
You know,
it was
some
$40. Today, it's
"What can
zero.
you take off the rent for
It's
this
free.
pussy?" It's not a payment.
It's free. What
Part
do
of my
you do
language.
outside of that? What do you do outside of that?
Right.
Okay.
It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice.
It's great.
It has started wars.
Yo, all
People
the ladies have
died
it
over
though.
it.
All the
It's
ladies have
definitely
it.
something that people love, but it doesn't mean that's what you bring into the table.
Let's talk about the table. I would like to hear from Juicy about
Oh
the table.
God, I hate that question so
Yeah,
bad.
I know. That's why I threw it to you because every lady hate it.
Ladies
They
hate.
think we ain't supposed. We're
what do
not
you
supposed
bring
to
to the
ask
table,
about the table.
Juicy, you representing all
Yeah.
women when you speak on this platform.
I
so
don't
that's
want to
what I'm saying.
represent all women. I can only represent myself.
Okay,
but
you
you're a role
represent
model and
in
you
this
don't even
in
know
this
it.
room right now. You are, so let's hear it, man.
Let's get it.
Let's talk about the table, please. Matter of fact, I know you are the host, but I would like to ask you a question.
Let's get it.
Oh God.
Let's not sidetrack the table because that's important.
The question I'm asking is about the table.
All right, let's get it.
Juicy,
Wow.
why do women get so offended when you ask them what they are bringing to the table?
I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I ain't women. I don't get offended by the question. I just think it's a dumb question because what do you? Now I'm asking you what you bring to my table. Like, what are you bringing to my table? I have everything. What are you adding to it?
Whoa, whoa, you don't have
It's cool.
everything
It's
if you here with me.
It
Because you have if you have everything, you're not looking for anything.
right.
Yeah.
But what
But
I'm
if you're
saying
trying to
is,
get into a relationship, you're looking for something.
all I'm looking for is somebody to love me.
You think that's something? You just minimize it to nothing, but now you're saying that
when you
it's
talk to
something.
this generation about what they want in what you bring to the table, they talking about money, they talking about sex,
glad I
they
didn't
talking
bring
about
them fucking
loyalty.
Yeah,
they
you don't
talking
need
about-
it. You don't need them
they
questions.
talking about
Go ahead,
all of
Juicy.
that kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying when you say
Okay.
what you bring to the table. I don't need you to bring anything financially for me. I'm
And
good
I like
financially.
that. I like that.
You ain't
And
financial,
wish
I
it
just
was
said
more
I'm
women
okay.
out there like that.
All
but
I need is someone to love me,
Love you.
treat me good,
Treat you good.
what?
be
that-
my
that's it?
dog. Like,
All right.
you know,
But he gotta
Yo,
pay
what
some bills,
what if somebody kicking
Juicy
it?
know he
My
gotta
best
pay
friend?
some bills. Juicy.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
but
definitely
he
gotta pay
should.
some
But those
bills.
are things as a man he should do anyway.
Right.
Okay.
I shouldn't
wanna
have
get
to be
rid
like,
of
that's
as a
my
man, though. Can we
expectation.
throw
Okay.
as a
Because you
man
should
out?
know that.
All right, that's what a man is bringing to the table.
Yeah.
What is a woman bringing to a man that
Talk
can
about
provide
your great
all of that
credentials.
stuff?
My great.
You don't gotta
word.
go do him directly because he gonna see this and it's gonna fuck
All
mad
right,
shit
so
up.
you saying you?
I'm asking
you
you.
give me a house, I give you a home. Like
Whoa,
all
whoa, whoa, whoa,
those-
whoa, 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 whoa,
all those-
I own a house.
Right.
Yeah.
So do
And
I.
when I'm there, it feel like home.
Right.
Whether
Absolutely.
nobody there but me.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Absolutely.
don't feel like home unless a
But
woman
I'm
in my
saying-
house. Now, I find peace.
He's
I'm gonna tell you this.
He's tender. You gotta
Tell
excuse
me,
him.
tell me
No,
why
I'm not
not?
tender. I want to come home to something.
But you know, as a woman,
making
you
some
home, you
grits.
cook.
But my
What's
man,
wrong with
if
you?
you have that in today's day and age,
Yeah.
you can have any lady you want.
I can. I know what you're saying.
So what
but
are
I'm
you
saying-
talking about?
No,
So
what
tell
I'm-
me,
no.
what are you missing?
What I'm saying
if you
is
could
that I'm
provide
saying
that.
what we're missing is the complete picture is man, woman, and child. It's not
Exactly.
man, child, and my baby mom lived down the street. That's,
Right.
That wasn't
I
supposed to be the
understand
picture.
that. So what we are trying, the question is, we're asking ladies why they are so upset with
Right.
men looking for something.
Right.
Okay?
Women
That's what
should get
we got-
upset with it. Men should have expectations on what they want
That's
in a
true.
woman.
But guess what we do with men who have expectations? We shame them.
We do.
I don't
We
do that.
shame them.
Okay, I'm gonna
you know
say-
what they calling men
ahead.
now who are asking for stuff? Zesty.
I've never even heard that.
Yo, they calling men who say, "What you gonna do for me?" Yo, look at this girl. He's zesty.
Yo.
Like, yo, you zesty because you want something.
But men
He
should.
look like me.
Yo,
he
listen,
asking for stuff.
listen,
What you done
listen.
for me lately? They
Right.
making that like
Listen,
zesty now.
I had a girl tell me that one time.
What the fuck
Listen,
is
Wait,
wrong
somebody
with
called
you,
you
man?
zesty?
No, never
Yo,
zesty.
I'm about to lose it on here,
I'm gonna tell you the double standard, right? A girl hit me
hell?
one time. She was like, "Hey, babe, can I hold like $200 real quick?" I said, "No problem. Shoot you $200, right?" That was not a loan. it was permanent.
Right.
When she loaned me money, she was on my bumper.
About paying
I
her
hit her
back?
one day like, "Yo, babe, let me get that 150. I'm at the mall, but to grab these kicks. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the 150 with what I got, right?" Now next week, you got that 150?
Yo.
Guess what I
Listen,
said? Guess what I said to her?
man, nah.
Hold up, this is what I said to her. I said, "Hold up. How come when I give you money, it's gone.
Right.
There's no option to pay me back. But when you give me money, it's a fucking loan. Nah. That's a double standard. You know what she told me? What type of fucking man
yeah,
asks for
they
his
go-
fucking money back?
Because that's what they do. They go to
Juicy.
shame and tactics.
Is that right?
Rest in peace to the GOAT of all time, Mr.
Yo.
Kevin Samuels.
Yo.
He told you that they will use sign language, shame, insults,
Word.
guilt,
Word.
and the need to be right.
That's right.
Okay?
And it
so you
breaks
know why they
down,
calling
too.
you zesty for asking what you bringing to the table?
Right.
Because they want to deter you from wanting something.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So now,
We dropping game today.
like that's what I'm
dropping
saying.
game.
Like, I had ladies say that to me one time before. I was like, yo,
Zesty
that,
hurts,
Oh, that
though.
makes you it doesn't.
Zesty is the bottom of the barrel.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fix my shit when I say this.
Yeah.
Ladies,
Yeah.
be careful who you say that to.
Right,
Because
right.
you might run into a man like myself, man.
That's
I was
a fact.
raised by a man.
Right.
I was raised by a man. When you say that to me, that shit don't hurt my feelings or
Right.
nothing,
It
man.
don't. It
Okay? You call me zesty or any type of anything feminine. Like lady, yo, you call me that, I'm gonna go sleep with your mother.
Right. Oh, so you want to get back.
I'll go sleep with your mother, you call me that.
All right, so this is the segment of the show
Straight
called
like
Getting
that,
Juicy
man.
with Jaleen.
Word
With
up. We
Jaleen
going
gives us the
viral
latest
today.
and
I
the
wish
greatest
you would call me.
gossip of what's
Man.
going on in these streets. It's getting a little spicy
go.
up in here.
Pardon
With
me, I
Juicy
apologize,
Jaleen,
y'all.
What is going on?
All right, first we got Keith
Murray.
my fault, outing females that he slept with.
Okay.
For example, Foxy Brown, Shauna from DTP, and Bill Cosby's daughter.
Let's elaborate on that. Keith Murray. We all
Keith
know
Murray.
the
Shout out to
legendary-
Keith.
The legendary Keith Murray, the rapper out there, has been outing females that he has slept with in the industry. He name dropped Foxy Brown. I'm not going to say what he said about Foxy. He name dropped Shauna from DTP, and he name dropped Bill Cosby daughter. Now this one I am going to mention. I think Bill Cosby daughter has passed on, so we're going to send our condolences to the Cosby family. But Keith Murray said he could not keep having sex with her because he kept seeing Bill's face when he was hitting her. He said she looks exactly like Bill Cosby, and he said it made his dick shrink, and he couldn't stay hard. He said I had my D in the pudding, and then I looked at her face, and then I was like, oh hell no. So this man,
I ain't hear that part.
yo, He said, could you imagine having sex with Bill Cosby's daughter? And you look at her face, she looks exactly like Bill. He said it was like I was having sex with a man. So he said that he had to break up with her. It was crazy. But anyway, what do you think about men outing females? Is that a alpha male type of thing to do? Is it catty? Is it
I
chatty
think it's catty.
patty? Chatty
I don't
patty?
think you should do it.
Zesty.
Zesty.
Anything they
There
don't
you
like.
go, We should've
named this
Anything that-
episode Zesty.
Anything that
But
holds
what's
them
the-
accountable.
What is your purpose of doing that?
Right.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
is- so if I go out and be like, oh, his dick was not that good, or it's small, or this, or
Oh,
that.
have we heard
like,
any of these things?
Absolutely. Women do that.
Right,
Women
right.
do
Oh,
that.
and it's
do it out of
It's not
anger.
okay.
And it's okay.
Do y'all
It's
do it out of
always
anger or
okay.
is real?
I've never done that to anyone. Like publicly be like, oh, this, that. No, I've never done that. That's not my character.
Man,
But
listen.
what's your take on men outing women? Now understand that this is a plight for Keith. He's been off the scene for years. So I think he's coming back into the industry trying to go viral off of his past. It's his story.
His story.
What do you think about that?
Personally, I would never do it because I would never out a lady at all, man. I would never. A lady give me some things that I deem as valuable and something that she's giving me of herself. I would never, ever in life, even if she outs me in different ways, she'll never get that in return. All right, I'm straight on some man shit.
Yeah, I just think that what
Okay.
we did in the bedroom, it shouldn't make it to.
Absolutely
you look corny
not.
doing it because at the end of the day, nigga, why wait 20 years to come out and talk
Oh
about
yeah,
these
man.
stories?
All right, listen.
Do it when I'm platinum.
People
nigga.
looking for attention.
Right.
Attention is like the new orgasm.
Yep.
Right.
Attention is the new orgasm, and it's actually working. But what you're watching with what Keith Murray is doing is something that women have been doing for the past 60
Yeah,
years.
what's the girl name? Super. She made
When
a book.
Superhead did it, she get a
got
book
whole
deal,
book.
and all the ladies tuned in. Girl, what his dick look like?
Yo, once again,
What?
back to that double standard.
Double
There was
standard.
There was no ladies hating on Superhead when she
Nope,
was out
they
with
was
Jada
like,
Kiss,
"What's up?"
The Game,
Yep.
Jay-Z.
People in marriages. She outed people in marriages, and guess what? She
Yeah.
was the top seller.
Right.
And guess what? Who was the top seller? Who bought the book? It was ladies.
That's a
Y'all
fact.
supported the entire situation. But now that a man is
45,
saying like,
right.
yo, Shorty was giving me mad head.
Right.
Okay. He's just telling his story.
Right.
Is it something that I would do? Absolutely not. Because I got other talents that will promote me and propel me. I would never do it, but no, let's have the same energy. We want equality, don't
That's
we?
a fact. We'll
Do we
never
want
get it.
equality or do we want superiority?
We'll never get it. But anyway, what else is going on in the
We
news?
got
Let's go.
Megan Thee Stallion released pics of her foot with the bullet hole in it.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion did what?
She posted pics of her foot with a hole in it. Apparently.
Yeah. So
Recently?
look right there.
Look at it.
Yeah. So that's Megan. That's not pretty. Good.
I don't know, man. I need to
I
see.
still don't think
That's
so.
You don't
Meg
think
foot.
that's a bullet hole?
I ain't no bullet hole. It was fragments, but I ain't
Yeah,
trying to.
definitely fragments. But
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
she.
Well,
She definitely got hit with
these
something,
pictures
though.
just came out, and it does look pretty nasty. You know what I mean? So,
shit crusty as hell, but she was twerking on that shit though.
so
Right,
this,
next day, right?
This brings up a quick answer or a discussion about domestic violence within relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before back in the day, guys put their hands on women, a little slap, a little choke. But now we're pulling guns, like on our females. Like at the end of the day, no disrespect. Not saying females are the weaker species, but it's like you can
But they
talk to
are.
a female. Yeah, I don't like to use weak.
Why? Because it makes them feel better.
makes them
It makes
feel-
you look
women
better.
don't- no, women
like,
don't
it makes
like to
you
hear
feel
that.
like you stood up for them or something.
Yeah,
Let's be
because
real.
Rosa
Say
Parks,
facts. Say facts.
They don't like to hear weak. And
You don't like
feminine
to
men.
hear,
And I
like-
said women don't like to hear weak.
All right, but we're
If
not
you
here
tell
to
a
say
woman,
what people
y'all
like
the
to
weaker
hear.
species, they gonna be like, nigga, what's weak about me, nigga?
All
Like,
right, but that
you know what
still
I mean?
doesn't change reality
I hear
and
you.
physics.
I hear you. I got
Okay,
you. But
say
listen,
the truth.
So listen, and I stand corrected. But
ahead.
I'm gonna say this though. I feel like pulling out guns on females is excessive. You know what I mean?
Corny.
It's excessive.
It's corny.
Tory
and
was in his film.
He was weak. If he
Yeah.
did that,
Right.
he was weak, man.
Right.
Yo, you could because they are the weakest
Right.
species.
Right.
That's why we gotta that's what it is. We gotta stop acting like number one, if women are the weaker species, we can't say that they are when something bad happens to them.
Right.
We have to say that when nothing's going on.
That's a fact.
Admit that you are the weaker species
Right.
so that when somebody that is stronger does something to you, we can back you up.
That's a fact.
You cannot be the strongest species until something happens to you, and then we say you're the weakest species.
Okay.
It can't work like that. If you're the weakest species, be that
Own
every
it.
single day. So
Own
that
it.
when somebody stronger does something to you, we can stand up for you.
That's a fact. All right, so
That's
listen,
all
we're
I'm
going to
saying,
switch
man.
gears and talk about
Yeah.
Kanye West real quick. Kanye West
Yeezy.
got married over the weekend.
I don't believe that,
I don't
man.
believe that, but I mean, Juicy, do you know anything about that to be true?
The girl was like an architect or something like that.
She got a couple dollars.
looked like Kim Kardashian.
She look like Kim?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to do some
I
investigating
don't
on
believe
that.
that, man.
I
Yo.
haven't seen
Shout
it.
out to my
but
bro. My name
I don't
Kanye
think
East.
I think the last thing Kanye need to do is marry somebody.
So fast.
Kim already cleaned them up in child support, $200,000 a
Right,
month.
because their divorce was finalized like 2 months
Right.
ago.
I ain't know that though.
Yeah. What else we got? That's it right there. Right?
Louis Harvey is dating
Your boy Franklin.
Yeah,
From
Franklin.
Snowfall.
Damon Idris.
Yeah.
From you watch Snowfall?
Snowfall. The
Nah,
dark-skinned
I
dude,
ain't
Franklin?
watch it. I ain't watch it. Oh, know what? I know. I did. I
Snowfall
seen a couple
Franklin?
commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, but she came out and made it very clear that anybody she dates
Has to sign
has to sign a $1 million agreement to never expose that, giving her the free range to date anybody she wants, and they can't tell nobody.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if she's doing pictures with him, then she broke that agreement.
She's only doing it for things that can build her status. Okay,
Right.
like you know what I mean. I ain't really feeling all that, man.
Yeah.
I ain't really feeling all that. Like you're like we ladies, if y'all want the certain type of respect that y'all are thriving for and y'all ancestors had fought and died for. Y'all can't be playing around with this out here like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like y'all can't go back to feminist movement to uplift y'all if you out here doing things that degrades that type of situation. Okay? Your ancestors wouldn't be proud of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't go to, that's what it is. People go to things when it benefits them. Okay? No. If you're gonna be that all around. That's why I said if you wanna be the weakest species when harm is being done to you, when nothing's being done to you, you should still be the weakest species.
I agree.
Don't switch it up.
I'll
be
save
that all the
this
time.
question for last, and this is going to end the show right
Let's
here.
go.
The Love Doctor.
Yeah.
One of the last questions I got on Facebook was, does body count matter?
Oh my God. Say it one more time, man.
Does a woman or man's body count matter in relationship? Get prepared, Juicy, because I really need you to answer that for the women. And I'm going to have the Love Doctor answer that for a man. But I really want you to be truthful.
Man, I only be truthful.
Okay,
I
cool.
came
You
to
better
better
not
not
lie.
lie. You better not lie.
Her body count, you ran the Carfax, and the bros done had her.
Yeah, she done had a motherfucking
had her fun
a
out
total on her list.
But guess what, though? She cute.
She cute.
She got a couple degrees. Take care of them kids. Throw that shit on. Classy. Nasty. But her mouth a little trashy.
All right, all that stuff don't mean absolutely nothing to me.
Okay.
All right. Women are the benefit of a lot of double standards.
Let's get it.
Okay, so
I'ma take a
they
sip of
need
water
to
first.
sip that. So they need to understand that you are going to be on the negative end of double standards at some point.
Right.
All right. It's definitely more pros for you than there are cons, but that is a con for you.
Okay.
Body count does matter for numerous reasons. Not for just moral reasons, because it's your body, your choice. You should be able to sleep with whoever you want to sleep with.
Right.
But what you need to understand is it is different for man and woman. Reason being is men do not need connection to have sex. Okay? A man could walk out this door right now, find a lady that just in the parking lot, sleep with her, give her the best sex of her life, and never talk to her ever again in life.
Right.
But women are the receivers, not the givers. You're conquering.
We
You're
got-
leaving. You're bringing. Your emotions are coming out.
Right.
Certain levels of estrogen is mixing with testosterone. You cannot sleep with a lot of men and then eventually give yourself wholeheartedly to one man after you have done that. This is science. This is not my opinion. This is science.
So what do you say about prostitutes? They do it for a living on the track every day.
How many prostitutes you know that got into a loving marriage afterwards and walked into the sunset?
Just Pretty Woman, the movie.
Okay, and that's the problem. The movies is what convinced them
all
that
I got.
this is actually possible.
That's what I'm saying. I set you up. I just wanted you to answer that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you something stupid to counter because that's
you.
all I got.
Thank
I
you.
don't know anybody that lovingly walked off the track and went
Ladies,
down the
man,
aisle.
save yourself. Ain't nothing that you don't gotta be pure. I don't want no virgin.
Okay.
I don't want no virgin. I'm sorry, like yo,
But do
because
you want somebody you walk the fine fair with? Niggas is like this in front of the store.
no. I still rock with you though. I'll tap it, but like,
Are you going to Justice
nah,
of the Peace though?
nah, we good.
Son.
We just gonna be real close. We ain't gonna be married, but we gonna be close.
Listen, you never had a connection with a whore.
Never in my life. Never in my life. Never in my life. But then again, you know what I mean? I'm somebody that has never been cheated on a day in my life.
Did y'all come to pod?
I never been cheated. I never been cheated on a day in my life.
You was a good guy then.
I never been cheated on a day in my life.
That's crazy. It's
Okay,
some
look
brothers
at her
that
face.
got-
She's
it's some
looking at
brothers-
me like,
it's some
yeah.
brothers that got.
She just
some
thinking
brothers
like,
that got you.
yeah, you got cheated on. You just ain't
Just
know.
say no. It's some good brothers out
But
there. that
let
got
me
you.
break that down. Let
Okay.
me break that down.
I wasn't looking at him like that. Just so you know.
That's what I got from your face.
All right, let's get it.
Okay? Let me explain to you why I've never been cheated on a day in my entire life. It's because the very millisecond you able to put your genitalia in that lady, that ain't my lady no more.
That's a fact.
That's your lady.
But if it happened,
Come
on
on, let me
your
finish.
watch-
Let me finish. Even if I'm not privy to the information,
Right.
I'm set up and wired that the very minute that you put your penis and your genitalia in her
Right.
genitalia,
Let's get it. I like it. I like
we
this.
broke up the very minute the tip hit it. Okay?
No,
And
you go-
if I hit after that,
Right.
I hit your chick. And that's facts, man.
That's a bit. I like.
I've
that.
never been cheated on a day in my entire life.
I think I'm gonna adopt that method, but I'm gonna go one
Word
step
up. Look at
further.
his face. Look at Rick, man.
I'm gonna go
Rick
one
like,
step
whoa.
further. I'm gonna go one step further though. I'm gonna say this though. The moment you take the first leg out the drawers at his house,
Oh, you going
I'm going further. Before the penetration.
That's your chick.
That's your chick. Once
That's
that leg
yours,
came
man.
out them underwear,
Nobody can hit my
So-
chick, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, if you mine, nobody could touch you.
I got you.
Nobody could touch you. The minute she let somebody touch her,
Right.
God got this aura around me that eliminates the relationship, null and void.
I like that. And I'm gonna swing the juicy and
Okay.
then we're gonna get out of here. You meet a guy, handsome, got his
Look
shit
at
together.
Rick.
Got his shit together. Your girlfriend say,
I'm out of
girl, don't
control.
even mess with that nigga. He fuck everybody. His body count crazy out here.
I mean, I believe men's body count always gonna be higher.
So you're gonna take the chance. You're gonna roll your nuts on the table. Well, not your nuts, but you're gonna roll your lips. Your pea lips on the table. Just take a chance.
If I like it, you're damn right.
Yo, so you admit it's different.
It is
different.
different. It is
We're
different.
equal,
You
but we
better
just
not lie
different.
podcast. We have proved that there is double standards. When
For
it comes to
everybody.
men
Everyone
and
knows
women
that though. It's double standards for men and
all
women.
Right.
Some you don't agree with. Some you will agree with.
Right, we cool, Juicy, yeah. You alright, yo.
this
you
was the
alright.
segment
Whoever
of
you
the
dealing
show.
with right now is very,
Right.
very lucky.
Oh, thank
You
you.
seem
Yeah.
to understand and
Right.
have the concept. I hope he watching this right now.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
get
just
live.
the
one of those
concept.
men who've been around. So.
Yes, yo. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Much respect to you,
Right.
sir.
Right. So listen, this was a dope show. I'm hoping everybody who watched this, once we put it on YouTube, y'all get some insight. Some of the shit we said a little crazy.
Yeah, it's
but at the end of the day, we still got a pod and give some game at the same time.
Yeah,
so don't take it personally.
We enjoying
it's
these-
just a podcast.
we enjoying
But this was
ourselves.
episode 89.
Hey.
Love is a TKO with the Love Doctor,
Yes,
aka
man.
Dr. Love.
Yes,
He
yes.
will be submitting us his your credentials
Yo. I also want to give a shout out, yo.
through email.
Local artist from Jersey City. This is your boy Crisis right here, man.
Right.
Yo, this guy, super dope artist, man.
That's
he got
right.
the album out right now. It's called Levels of Love. I did the whole theme song and joint for his joint,
Right.
man. Yo, the dude is fire.
I
Go
love
get this
it.
album, Levels
Right.
of Love. We all wearing the merch right
That's a
now. You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
Tell 'em what's
Shout out
inside
to
the
him,
box,
man.
though.
It's
What's
inside the box, man. Let's bust
Yeah,
it
bust it
open.
open.
Man.
Why
Let's
not?
bust it
Ooh,
open.
you bust
man.
that open like you just came out the trap.
Let's
I
bust
like
it
that,
open, man. This dude, boom, he got the sticker though.
Oh,
he
yeah.
got the sticker. Shout out to Crisis. He got the sticker.
Yeah, I like that.
He got the dad hat.
Okay,
You know
that's-
what I'm
that's
saying?
cool.
He got the dad hat popping.
Perfect for a bald man.
Then,
Just
boom, you know, he got the t-shirt in
you
that
bought it
joint.
back? Another?
But the hottest shit that you have never seen from an indie artist, shout out to Crisis Jersey City. Look at the album, baby.
Let's get it.
This the album, man. But look though,
Open it
it don't
up.
even end there. Yo, this for my 90s heads, man. Look at this joint right here,
Cassette.
yo.
That's
That's
lit.
what
The
they thought,
cassette?
right?
You acting like where you gonna play this, man? Yo, Rick, where they gonna play this, man? You got some way to play this right now, Rick? You all up to date with the technology. You got you don't got nothing for that, but you do because look.
Bam.
Bam.
USB.
The USB, man. The album, the documentary,
Yeah.
photo slideshow, pieces of the document. Come on, man.
Right.
Shout out to my boy Crisis, man.
That's right.
Fire MC straight out of Jersey City.
So
man.
if
Shameless
they
plug.
wanted to get this whole package, what is the total cost?
Yo, you listen, this is valued at $100 right now. And nobody that didn't pay $100 has this joint. It ain't
Right.
on Spotify, it ain't on Tidal, it ain't on no streaming platform.
Right.
If you want this, it costs $100, but he sent me to bring it to my boy Kilogram right here
appreciate that.
as a gift.
And I want to shout out my brother Blackout too for
Shout out
plugging me
Blackout, man,
and
Jersey City.
plugging me with my man, the Love Doctor. He spoke highly of this man.
Word.
And we
That's bro right there.
Man, you connected through Rock Davis too, though.
Oh, absolutely,
know
man.
what I mean? We got
absolutely,
history.
yeah,
We got
yeah. What? Yeah. Shout out to Rock Davis, man.
Yo, give him your socials and we out.
Word up, man. Yo, you can catch me. I'm the Love Doctor, relationship specialist. I specialize in relationships, helping people to gain insight on those relationships and avoid conflict. And like I always like to tell everybody, my expertise comes from my own life experience. So listen to me at your own risk, and you can follow me on the Instagram at the Love Doctor 247. That's all goddamn day long.
And
the
we
Love
outta
Doctor
here.
247. Peace.